There ain't hardly nothing in here. It's not funny, but all I'm seeing across social media is a little bit of groceries inside of people's carts, on top of their counters, and these big old grocery bills, okay?
Y'all, groceries done got freaking expensive. Just this little bit, mainly for like this weekend, $215. That's all I got.
It's a lot to take in. But don't worry if grocery prices are stressing you out. I am here to help you with a survival plan that actually works. So make sure you watch this video that uploads next for that plan. So first of all, what is causing grocery prices to rise at what seems to be an even faster pace than it already was doing? Well, if you haven't been watching my series and or my other videos and or everyone else who seems to be talking about this on social media, let's do a quick check-in and or recap. So apparently we're in a tariff war that we started here in the U.S.
Overnight, trade tensions with China escalating again. Now, China says the U.S. has, quote, seriously violated the trade truce in several ways.
Tariffs and inflations are now driving up the price globally in most grocery stores. And so from coffee to olive oil, new tariffs and inflation are both working together like they're in some type of conspiracy, conspiring against our wallets to drive up the prices globally at the grocery store and around the world. And between what was already an inflated economy and these new tariffs, it means higher prices on food essentials that we typically use every day and or household staples that most of us rely on. But the foods most impacted are imported foods like shrimp, wine, and even canned drinks. Those are like the most impacted, but it's not to say that's the only foods that are rising and are going to continue rising in cost.
The tariffs are beginning to work their way into prices that our American consumers are paying. You just wait. Those 50% tariffs on Brazil, beef, orange juice, coffee. Those 30% tariffs on Mexico, 70% of the vegetables that are brought into the United States come from Mexico. 51% of our fruit comes from Mexico, 30% increase. You wait till these increases come in, and we're going to see more as these tariffs work through the economy and push prices higher and higher.
Parmesan cheese, $8.99.
Like Trump because he's finally going to be hard on China with his tariffs.
Do you actually know what a tariff is?
No, but it sounds like it's punishing China, right?
Right, and that's the issue. It doesn't.
Imagine I'm a foreign company selling your business a sock at $3 a pair. I'm a sock salesman. Okay. The U.S. puts a tariff on my sock. Now it costs $4, meaning that you have to pay more for my socks. I just wanted to sell my socks. Which means China isn't paying for anything. American companies are. And when prices get too high, what do companies do? They raise the price on their products, which means that...
Yes, the consumer, you and me, are paying for the difference. We have to pay the tariff.
Me? I'm paying?
It's estimated to cost the average American $1,600 a year. It's a roundabout way for Trump to raise taxes on everyday Americans without calling it a tax.
That's crazy because he should be taxing these billionaires and their companies.
Exactly. It's almost like the lower class and middle class who actually need their money are being taxed so that a billionaire president can save his billionaire friends a couple of dollars. Who would have thought?
The extraordinarily wealthy in this country, I don't think have ever experienced being at a counter at the grocery store trying to figure out, can the $40 I have left in my checking account until Friday get me this gallon of milk for my kid, fill my gas tank to get to work, and give my kid lunch money because you don't want them to feel the pain, and get the gallon of milk and the bread and the deli meat? Can it do all of that? Because the $40 really can't.
La, 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 wait till I get my money right. La, 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 then you can't tell me nothing right.
But I don't want to stay there. Let's create some solutions because this is a solution-based channel and I'm all about being proactive instead of reactive. So we're kind of in the midst of it, but we're not deep in the heart of what I think we're going to be in soon. And so I want you to stay with it, stay committed, and let's get this plan going. So the first thing I want you to do is
La, 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 wait till I get my money right. La, 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 then you can't tell me nothing right.